I never interacted with this. An animated bloody iron chain, coiling and uncoiling upon itself. The chain itself seems to bend and weave like the spine of a snake. A small placard reads, Chitin's animate chain from jangling Heiter. I honestly thought that said Hitler. Touch the chain. The chain is slightly warm to the touch, as if it were alive. You notice the various barbs, tiny hooks, needles, and other small sharp bits are welded along the chain's length. Ooh. Alright, Ivana, tell me about all of these paintings. I have a question about one of the pieces. The Arcadian stained glass window. Oh, Jesus. A stained glass window found hovering on the third layer of Arcadia 32 years ago, foretelling a scene that had yet to occur. When the event came to pass, the images faded to leave what you saw behind. It is believed to have captured both light and the darkness from the orb of night and day on Arcadia, then slowly release it, creating a brief but slow fade of dawning and dusk, but only within the glass itself. Orb of night and day, Arcadia? Arcadia is a plane of peaceful order, also known as the Land of Perfect Good. The Orb of Night and Day is a sphere set in the top of Arcadia's highest peak. Each half emits either light or darkness. The turning of the orb gives Arcadia its day and night. Oh. Huh. The Dark Birds of Acanthus?
Dated my journal.
Oh. All of them are chipped from the great magical sheet of black infinite ice that rests in the black belly of the plane of Acanthus. Ivana pauses, tapping her chin. It is said that this sheet of ice is the final destination of the river Styx, and that the recollections of all that have plunged into the Styx's memory, destroying waters, still lie frozen within the ice. If the waters of the Styx destroy one's memories, would this ice from Acanthus do the same? I can only assume so, yes. Huh, the ruby statuette. That piece was found in a cathedral in the fertile fields of Elysium, on the first layer, Amoria the Untroubled, where it bordered the river Oceanus. The name of the piece is not known, but the skill and craftsmanship are believed to be one of the most striking examples of gem crafting in the plains. The mere way in which the piece captures, distills, and enhances the light through its facets is part of its breathtaking wonder. It seems to bring to light the possible ideological connection between even the most evil and the purest beings in the multiverse. Fascinating. So, let me ask about another piece? Yeah. The ruby statuette? No, wait, the Chitin's animate chain. The chain comes from the city of jangling Heiter, the city of chains that hangs on Minora's third layer of Baldur. The chains there are the finest in the multiverse, but the inhabitants of jangling Heiter are malicious and cruel, using the chains as living weapons against all that enter their city and violate their laws. Chitins move about the city of chains as spiders upon webs adorned in chains woven tightly around their bodies. Chitins possess a power known as the Gift of Chains, which allows them to manipulate chains with their minds. It is believed that my Galeria's chain was animated during a battle in which the chitin controlling it was slain with a cursed hammer, its life essence then passing into the chain itself. The statue of the Screaming Man. There it is. This statue is believed to be the final fate of the Etherian sorcerer, What's-His-Face. Attacked by a conclave of rival sorceresses at the height of his dream madness, he was imprisoned with a spell that turned his flesh into stone. What's-His-Face is said to have been frozen with a final awful curse still upon his lips, a curse so terrible that it was never meant to be spoken by the lips of a living man. It is said that the fury of the curse was enough to blister the flesh from the bones of those that heard it, and that it would even shatter the stones themselves. Jesus. One of the paintings. Oh wow, there's a lot of these. So, Outland Raiders. An interesting piece, yes. The painter managed a most interesting effect with the forms in the cliff's shadows. The woman who brought me this piece told me she found it in an abandoned camp on the Outlands. The original painter was never found. Presumably they were slain by the same raiders whose image they captured in the painting. Ah, okay. Hazazoth and at the consumption of Ungar. This painting is a copy from the wall of one of the gatehouses, Sigil's largest asylum. Cell walls. All the occupant could speak was Hazazoth has consumed Ungar. Hazazoth has consumed Ungar. A bit frightening, I think, but a fine painting nonetheless. Surface of Thalasia. Thalasia is the sea in which the river Oceanus, which winds through most all of the plain of Elysium, begins and ends. The piece was painted by one of the many island's inhabitants. What about the library? I know very little about this piece. It simply arrived on the doorstep of my galleria one day, swathed in black cloth and labelled from the Citadel. One knowledgeable patron hypothesized that it might be some great sorceress's fortress, suspended within a demi-plane of their own creation. The Folly of Udo. This painting illustrates one of the legends of the prime world Goa. Udo was a wizard king of such skill and power that he set to casting a spell that would turn himself into a power, and the people of his great nation into divine servants. With the spell's completion, lightning crashed down around Udo's palace, setting it ablaze, and before the thunder had died away, the city was empty. Not a living thing to be found. Over 70,000 people vanished, without a trace in a heartbeat. No one knows the fate of Udo or his people. Oh. So a veil beneath Clangeddon? Bulbog Stonenose sold this painting to me. It's a field beneath Mount Clangeddon, the home of the dwarf Einherjar? Spirits of the upper planes who serve as guardians or warriors, in the plane of Arcadia. Okay. So, Grey Hag of Oinus. So, this is said to be a portrait of Ravel Puzzlewell. Very likely the most evil hag ever to have terrorized the Grey Waste and beyond. What do you know of her? She is a night hag, one of the eldest Grey Sisters of the Wastes, who came to Sigil many centuries ago to pursue arcane experiments. It was believed that these experiments were against the lady's will, and that Ravel was thus banished from Sigil, imprisoned within one of the lady's mazes on the ethereal, where her body rests to this very day. Go on. Ravel was said to have been a master of riddles and puzzles, but it was believed that one question in particular, was said to have plagued the ancient night hag. What can change the nature of man? She issued a challenge to any who were interested. She promised to instruct any who came to her in her craft, if they could only answer the question to her satisfaction. If they could not, they consented to be her next meal. Many died coveting Ravel's teachings, and it is believed that until her final hours in Sigil, Ravel never discovered the answer to her question. Ravel's crime was believed to be some means of trying to shatter the cage, trying to crack open Sigil itself for some unknown reason. Ivana sighs. This is all I know of her. Okay, about a piece, about a painting. So, the Wave Motion Study number 7. A young man whose name I do not know sold me this piece. It was one of several he had, but the others already had owners, or so he said. I would so like to possess the entire collection, but alas, it oft seems some things are not meant to be. So, a moment's glance from the walls of Mokma. Mokma is a Githzerai fortress which floats in the plane of Limbo. The moment's glance was painted by a Chaos scholar, Dai, who remembers everything she sees with perfect clarity when she is not stricken with madness. Oh. Right, in order to break off the statue, like a piece of it, I think I need a Blacksmiths Hammer, which I'm hoping I can still get. So I don't remember where I put it. I may have just put it into my, my chest. I can check, I suppose. I will, just to make doubly sure. I doubt I would have sold it, because honestly that just seems like a dumb thing to sell, because it wouldn't be worth anything. I don't think, anyway. Right. Don't think I've got it. No, I don't. Ah, man. Well, now I know. So, go here. Again. I do like the fact I can just use this to teleport. Even though we already kind of have fast travel. So use this to go to the lower ward. Actually, with the lower ward, I should really just sell stuff in here, because I think I can sell anything I have to anybody in here. I'll try it, because I think I still have Nordum's magnifying glass, or lens. So I'll see if I can sell it to him. Oh. Did I not sell it? Hold the phone. Maybe I did sell it. Hang on a minute. Oh. Yeah, I must have sold it. Alright, never mind. I didn't think I did. I'm confused. Either way. Can I just go straight into the foundry? Alright. I mean, I'm hoping I can buy the hammer. Yeah. Either way. I'll go and speak with the guy that's in here. Maybe I can buy one from him. I would hope so. Madeline! How's it going, buddy? Oh, do you remember where? Oh. That's fast, lad. It takes a while for the mine to warm up. Okay. Pick up some gear for the forge. There comes the 40 coppers. Cheers! I'm so glad I can just buy it again. Whew! Crisis averted. Yeah, there we go. You need the forge hammer to break off the thing. I don't really care about the other stuff. But I don't remember where I put it, that's the downside. Like, I doubt I would have sold it. Also, I don't know why I'm running. What am I doing? Sheesh. So inexperienced. What am I doing? This is just my mode of transportation. That's the brothel, which means this is where I want to be. Oh wait, before I go there, probably a good idea to go here first, to get the Gorgon salve to melt the statue. I'll see what happens, at the very least. I actually almost bought that first time I went in because I almost did it by mistake. I love how we're in an orderly line. It's the best. Alright. I want to buy exotic stuff. Gorgon salve! So, what does she actually say? Else the surface of any being turned to stone, it will revert them to flesh. Only 100 copper commons. Very nice, thank you. Appreciate it. Right, so there, boom. That's not too bad then. By the way. So, I've done that. Now, I'll quick save just in case. I don't really know what's going to happen. Right, so, here we go. Why am I waiting for Fall from Grace? There we go. So, examine the cracks. Break a piece off. Oh, there we go. There's a various sound of metals. There we go. You reach for the section of the forearm where the cracks are formed, grip it firmly and strike it with your forge hammer. There is the barest sound of metal striking on stone, and a splinter the size of a dagger snaps off the statue. Got it. Oh wow. As it comes free, you feel water begin to trickle on the back of your hand. You watch a tear well up in the eyes of the statue as a splinter of the arm comes off in your hands. You quickly and quietly tuck away the splinter and turn away from the crying statue. Apply the Gorgon salve to the statue. Oh! So you smear the foul-smelling ointment over the statue. There is a strange shimmering around the statue, and as you watch the statue, as the statue takes an intake of breath, and the eyes of what's-his-face fill with a blazing, vengeful madness. Cover your ears? Oh. Before you can do a thing, a blasted torrent of words flies from the sorcerer's lips. As he speaks, you feel an agonizing sensation, like a sudden wave of raging heat, pour over you and settle into your skin like a blistering wound. Blindness strikes you as your eyes burst. Jesus! Running from their sockets like shattered eggs, you hear someone screaming and realise it is you. Wait for the horror to end. The last thing you hear, even over your own cries, is Mort shouting.
New taunts, alright!
Oh wow. Alright, worth it. By the lady's blasted teats, water! Everything suddenly falls silent as the last of your senses flicker and fade away into nothing. Die horribly, a victim of his awful curse.
Leader terminated.
Wow. I died. Woo! What? Why am I here?
You weren't breathing.
Yeah, we're fine. Oh, great. Forgot the Lower Ward always has these people that are alive and always want to fight, and I don't understand. Oh dear.
Error.
Oh wow, there's two of them. Yeah, whatever, I'll leave them alone. Oh. Yeah. What do we get? Oh, a bronze ring. Very nice. Oh. Oh, really? A dagger? Might as well just go in here and sell the thing. Right. I should just be able to sell the ring to this guy, even though it's not worth anything. So I don't really get into fights. No, I don't think I need any of these anymore. I can't sell the ring. Yeah, whatever. Oh wait, we got the stone splinter. Crap. I don't even know if I've rested. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a... Ooh! Ooh, okay. 2 to 5. Poison targets. Oh, it's fucking breakable. That sucks. It seemed so great. I might just sell it. Yeah. Is it worth anything? Wait, what? I can't sell it! No way. Oh. I'm an idiot. I think I can sell it, I just have to sell it to somebody that sells weapons, which would be... I think it was this guy? Hands? Maybe? Yeah, we'll find out. Greetings! Answer questions. I want to buy some stuff. There we go. When I say I want to buy stuff, I mean I want to sell you some stuff. Yeah, there we go. Woohoo! So, right, I couldn't sell him the ring either. What about him? Will he buy my ring? Whoa, what is this? I must have not spoke to these guys. So greetings, I'm Cinder. I heard about you. You be the scarred clueless fella that be going around the wards asking questions. What can I be helping you with? You look like you have a few scars yourself. He frowns and begins to laugh. Aye, that I do. A few years back I had me a kip set up in the hive. Some barmy mage decided to burn the wards right out of Sigil. Almost took me with it. Sick for a month I was. A month? That's not all that long. He nods and gets a faraway look for a moment. Aye, it could have been worse. Local mage healed me, fixed the scars and all. Could have grown my hair back. But I kinda like the look. Do you think this mage could help me with my scars? He looks you over then shrugs. I don't see why not. Your scars don't look that bad. He looks at you closely. Aye, now who's to say? You should talk to him yourself near Sebastian. He's found his kip... I set his kip up over by the foundry. Oh. Have some questions. I want to buy some stuff. Oh. I want to buy magical items. I want to buy spells. Yay! Alright, whoa. More magic missile, blindness, ice knife. Ooh, a blur, cone cold, ball of lightning. That sounds pretty cool. What level is that? Level 3, of course. Wow. There's actually a lot of them. He also doesn't sell. Or accept scrolls. Bullshit. Yeah, well, whatever. Can't do much about it. Right, so Sebastian's the guy that's over here.
I'm gone.
Yeah. Wonder if I can actually talk to him about it. No. Alright. Standard, I guess. And back to the Cloak World. Not what I wanted to do. Right. So, the only other place left... Actually, I think there's a few. We have Finham. Oh. And the Advocate. But I don't know who the Advocate is. But Finham's house is where I'll go next.
Alright.
I do have Finham's book. So, you know, whatever that matters. For all that's worth. Pulls on invisible rope. Looks confused. Oh man, they're role-playing. Oh, they are performance artists. Who the hell are these? Thug Boss. Why are you outside Finham's house, eh? Looking for trouble? Oh god. This young but well-muscled thug, while certainly well-armed and large enough to be dangerous, seems awfully clean for a typical street tough. He's carrying a massive axe in one hand and a steel box in the other. As you near him, he puffs up and scowls at you. What are you looking at, sod? Pike off before I have to scrag you. Scrag? What in the 9 planes of Batar are you talking about, you idiot? Scrag's nagged, nipped, yanked by the hardhead, you clueless, addle-covered Burke. He glares daggers at Anna, but says nothing. You do seem a little well-groomed for a thug. Stop shaking your bone box, leatherhead. This is my territory, and you'll be leaving it quick, if you don't want my bloods to tear you apart. Anna snickers, shaking her head. Rattle you sod. Rattling your bone box it is. So I'd like to see how long you'd last, dropped smack in the middle of the hive, acting as you are. Anna turns to you. Come on, let's be off. No use wasting our time with this wee stammered basher would be. What the hell? His face flushes angrily and he gnashes his teeth in frustration. That's it, you've pike and asked for it. Get him, bloods. He raises his axe and leaps to attack. Fight! Yeah, pause. I may be a mage, but I do have
In all things.
Swamp Curse on my side. Woo! Woohoo! Oh, I'm not a mage. Oh, why did I think I was? Yeah, whatever. I'm also just literally handling all of these on my own. Kind of a bad idea. Whoop. Wait, why are they not attacking? What the fuck are you all doing? Did I not click? I must not have clicked. Let's try that again. Although they have actually done a number on me already.
Damn, I'm hurt.
Oh bloody hell, I am hurt.
I'm hurt.
I'll just run away. Mark, deal with him. There we go. Woohoo! Here they come. God, I love that attack so much. I didn't even realise he's attacking me. Crap. Oh man, she's doing so well. Yeah, just do that. He really wants to kill TNO. There we got him. Jesus. Woohoo! So what do we get? Oh boy. Ooh, steel box. Looks like a xylophone. Not xylophone. Crap, accordion. Maybe. Can't think what they're called. Stiletto. Steel box. The sturdy steel box has a thick leather handle on the top, but there's no apparent way to open the thing. It appears to be welded shut. There are a number of very narrow slits on one side, though you can't quite see into the box through them. A sickly sweet rotting smell wafts from the slits. Can I use that? No. Oh wait, I gave it to Mark. Whoops. I can use it. I can talk to it. Oh great. I can talk to a box. This sturdy steel box has a thick leather handle on the top, but there's no apparent way to open the thing. It appears to be welded shut. There are a number of very narrow slits along one side. Wafts out from the slits. As you examine the container more closely, it shifts slightly in your hands. Something's moved inside it. There's a man's voice from within. Oh there, someone there by chance? My name's Mertwin. Anyone? Hail? Yes, greetings. Thank the powers. Have you seen my body perchance? It's hard to miss him. Stumbles about with a silly wooden head on its shoulders. He must have worn his feet down to stubs looking for me by now. No, I don't think so. Oh dear. Well, that would have been a bit too much to hope for, eh? In any case, it's probably shambling about the Civic Fest Hall, in the northeastern corner of the Cloak World. Could I, by any chance, persuade you to take me there, good sir? Yeah, I'll do that for you.
Updated my journal.
How splendid. I thank you kindly then. Sir, if you don't mind. Well, if you don't mind now, we'll hold off speaking any further until I'm with my body again. Okay. So we need to go to the Civic Fest Hall.
Okay.
Simple enough.
I'm gone.
Alright, let's all move as a unit. Sheesh, even as a fighter they were tearing me apart. I can't believe of all the people in the team, like, I've got the worst AC. I honestly think, even as a fighter, my AC is worse than, yeah, Fall from Grace. How? I would have thought mine would have been way better. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. What the heck? So my character's the easiest to hit, and Nordom's the hardest to hit by a long shot. Ah dear. Well, here we are. Right, let's find, or try and find, the wooden body. Oh man, I don't really want to search around here too much, because I'd probably dedicate an entire session to this place on its own. No, they're dummies. I was like, oh, here it is. God, what a fucking idiot I am. Ugh. Oh man, how big is this place? Sheesh. It's about as big as the place outside. Christ. So... wow, I can only imagine how much there actually is here. Bum 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 bum. What the hell? Did I just activate a trap? I don't know. I don't like the noises. I know that for a fact. Whoa! Death's Advocate. Huh. Come on. Why can't I open? Why the heck? Oh my god, I don't understand why that happens. They're all just stopping dead in their tracks. I just want to explore every room, just to see what it's all about. Well, Anna ran into the corner of that room. What an idiot. Oh, Fall from Grace did the same thing. You're all idiots. Okay, this place isn't all that big, after all. It just looks a lot bigger than it is. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for essentially a corpse that's just stumbling about the place. Boink. Oh, there he is! Mertwin the Headless. There we go. Oh, wow. Walking about with a wooden head. It's clear there's something very wrong with this man. The way he lurches about, bumping into things, staring off blankly into space. As you approach him, you at last realise his plight. He's headless. The thing on his shoulders is merely a skillfully carved wooden prosthesis. A false head. This must be Mertwin's body. Mertwin's voice suddenly echoes from within the steel box. Oh, there it is. That's my body. Say there, old chum. Over there. The body shuffles towards you, reaching out towards the steel box containing Mertwin's head. Allow Mertwin's body to take his head.
Updated my journal.
Ah, much better. I thank you, good sir. I imagine my body here was getting a bit restless without me. The body hugs the steel box tightly. Yes, I missed you too. The body tucks the case under its arm and bows to you. As for you, good sir, you certainly deserve some sort of reward for your trouble. Let's see what I've got now. The body fumbles about in its pockets and finding nothing there in its tunic. Finally, it presents you with several handfuls of copper coins. Nice. I'll actually talk with him, but I think I'll do that next session. Actually, wait. No, I could probably do it now. I just realised I've not really been recording for that long. I like how it doesn't even replace the wooden head with his head. Here we have some questions. How'd you end up the way you are? I'm not sure, really. The body set me down in one of the lecture halls, and the next thing I knew, someone had absconded with me. The next thing I remember was being picked up by you. But what I meant was, how'd you lose your head? The body stiffens visibly. Oh, we don't like to talk about it. Quite horrible, really. What's past is past. No need to dredge it up. Though I will say I'm in the box because my head's not quite as presentable as my body, if you get my meaning. Okay. What are you doing here? I mostly amble around the fest hall, you know, lumber here, lumber there. I'm not a censored, mind you, but I just like to watch all the different sorts of people milling about. A censored? The body gently rocks the steel box, nodding. The head inside. Yes, you know, the Society of Sensation. They race around trying to experience everything, figuring they'll eventually tumble onto some great dark of the multiverse, should they keep it up long enough. The body shrugs. I had another question. Can you tell me about this place? Mertwin sounds confused. Doesn't everyone know about the Civic Fest Hall? Well, it's the faction headquarters of the Sensates, and, perhaps more importantly, it holds their sensoriums. Tell me about these sensoriums. The doorman here can explain them better than I, sir, but they're chambers that house many enchanted stones, which in turn hold various experiences and sensations which have been recorded into them. The public sensoriums are open to everyone, though there is a slight fee for their use. The private sensoriums are only open to members of the Society of Sensations. Sensates. Wow, we're learning all sorts of things. Alright. What do you know about Ravel Puzzlewell? Ravel? Can't say I recall the woman. Oh. Wait. I'm surprised he actually knew who it was. Oh, whatever. So this throne appears as old as the building itself. It looks unused, more a piece of artwork than the ruler's seat. I think this is the last room too. Nothing in here either, apart from sensor and sensor. Okay, it's not as big as it seems, but still pretty big. Wait, so what's this? Oh! Fest Hall Foyer. Really? Huh, weird. Sensor, Mertwin, Sensors. Sensor. I'm just seeing if there's anybody that's not just called Sensor. Oh, Yolmi. So, she's unique. More Sensors just talking. We have Splinter. Was there actually anybody Was there anybody outside of this place? I never really looked around. Oh, yeah, there is. Sal Abash the Onyx. Okay. Save, just in case. So, this tall, thin man dressed in heavy crimson robes has sharp, pinched features. He bows regally as you approach him. I am Sal Abash. Sal Abash. Oft called Sal Abash the Onyx, future mage tutor for the Civic Fest Hall. You've business with me, I take it? No, just some questions. About what? Not the ward and the like, I hope. Plenty of more common folk could answer such questions, and I'd just as soon direct you to one of them. Why are you called the Onyx? Oh, Jesus. A long tale which I'll shorten to save my breath. In my youth, I was once called Sal Abash the Golden, for I was said to have a heart of gold. Small, hard, and yellow. Well, I cursed the fool who started that, so that he could only speak from his arse, and defecate through his mouth. Oof. The Onyx appellation, along the same lines as the Golden, though admittedly somewhat less clever, soon followed. In any case, I'm a much kinder fellow now, far less prone to laying curses and the like. I'm not certain if I deserve the name any longer. You cursed him so that... what? Oh yes, you heard right. Sal Abash sighs happily and chuckles to himself. That sort of thing is why I'm known as the Master of Curses, you know? Okay. So what did you mean by future mage tutor at the fest hall?
Updated my journal.
It's a prestigious position to be an official tutor in one of the fest hall's training chambers. It's my intention to one day take the position of mage's tutor, but the title's currently in the possession of the Lady Thorncombe. If only I could somehow prove that I'd be a superior tutor. Do you know of a cursed man called Reekwind?
Updated my journal.
Reek? Sal Abash's eyebrows suddenly dart up. Oh yes, Jumble Murdersense cursed that man, if I recall correctly. Why? Seeking to get his curse undone? Good luck, only Jumble can do that, you know. Where would I find this Jumble Murdersense? Within the Civic Fest Hall, I suppose. A short, portly fellow with a leering smile. Never speaks, so you'll be hard-pressed to get anything out of him. Cool. That's everything. Back in here we go! And that is going to be the end of this session. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And until next time, take care.